that's weird tasting. I think that's cinnamon pebbles. Okay, welcome back, everyone. I am Tolinar, and I am your Overlord. And we are currently playing our way through. We're on day what? 61, headed for 75. Pick those up. Don't waste money. Nope. Nope. We aren't doing the boat. My cash supply is very gradually eroding, I think. I'm slowly losing money. I might be wrong. I could be very quietly gaining money, but that would be a surprise to me. I spend an average of 3 to 4 coins a day on citizens, and then an average of 4 to 8 gold per day on weapons. I'm spending 12 gold a day. The merchant is making me 7. And then there's always lots of little things that I have to deal with. Upgrading this and that, buying hammers. Recently things have been stable. Will they stay stable? Who knows? I might as well lecture everyone on the art of being an overlord while we're standing around doing absolutely nothing, which is what you do a lot of when you're trying to survive in Kingdom. Unfortunately. Probably needs, I don't know, a tweak? It's clear they want you to try to survive this long, but I don't think they've planned out what happens when you do all that well. The game is lacking proper balancing for this particular situation. So, being an overlord doesn't mean that you're pure evil. Often it does mean that you're evil, but evil is a relative thing. You have to understand. In order to define evil, we have to define good. Well, let's start by deciding what good and evil are. Okay? If we define good and evil by their effective declarations, that is the law, then good are things that society agrees with, and evil are things that society doesn't agree with. Okay? If we take this to its natural extension, we can see that things that are moralistic, right and wrong, like sins and virtues, are difficult to apply, because what really matters is how other people are influenced. Did you grab that coin? Fuck. Anyways, when people are negatively influenced, then, dog is sitting down. Is there no attack coming? As I was saying. Here they come. Well, that's a wasted coin. When people are negatively influenced, they consider it evil. When people are positively influenced, cover that asshole, then that's a good thing. Human motive-wise, they're identical. There isn't a difference. Now, the difference occurs in our minds. I'm going to go ahead and drop another coin out here, just past the fireflies. We're going to run back. Okay. We go to day 62. So, if we divide up our impulses, our wants, our needs into 2 categories, and try to define them as good or evil, we quickly notice something. All the things that we consider good and right and morally just are very selfless actions, whereas all the things we consider evil are selfish actions. I.e., when a person is being selfish, society considers them evil. Whereas when a person is being selfless, society considers them good. It's the same impulse, mind you. The very same action. When somebody does an action selflessly for someone else, it's considered an act of good. When somebody does the same action selfishly, it's considered an act of evil. Do you need a demonstration of this concept? Okay. Let's see. Here's an easy one. Killing somebody else. That's always wrong, right? I mean, it's a very selfish thing to do, killing someone else. It's very unreversible. There's no going back once somebody dies. So just because you don't like them, you're going to kill them, that's extremely selfish. And it's very antisocial, and it is definitely evil. But what if somebody is killing everyone else? What if somebody is seriously negatively affecting everybody else? What if somebody else is just going crazy, killing hundreds and hundreds of people? Then it is in society's best interest for you to kill that person. And if you do, are you still evil? Well, there's a question. And from a religious standpoint, yes, you are. Because you're not supposed to kill people. But from a moralistic standpoint, maybe not. What if you're at war? Is it wrong? Is it evil to kill someone if you're at war? Again, some religions say no. Some religions say yes. Some societies say no, and some societies say yes. Let's move on to a more concrete example. Let's say you feel a great deal of emotional attachment to someone, and you want them to see the true you. You want to understand them as deeply as you can. This form of emotion is empathy, compassion. They're positive things. Now let's invert that across the network. Let's say you feel a great connection with someone and you want them to understand you. So you force your feelings on them. Now we're into dark territory again, aren't we? When we socially affect someone else negatively, then it doesn't matter whether the impulse was good or bad to us. Their opinion of it will always be negative. When we affect someone else positively, then we can expect a positive influence. I gotta stop throwing coins out after midnight. I think I'm feeding the gremlins. It's quite a lag spike. Difficult to calculate 450 airborne arrows. It's not really 450. I did the math and I should be able to figure out how many arrows that actually is. Let's assume I've added 2 archers a day, which is pretty close on. And I lost 9, but I did start with those 9, so I'm not a big deal there. I'm at 60, so we're looking at about 120 archers. Yeah. That would be why we've got a freak out on the screen. You're looking at 100 arrows being loosed at the same moment. And the game is like, oh, I gotta figure that out, huh? And you wondered why Dynasty Warriors had such a poor draw distance for so long. It is processor intensive to deal with that much shit going on at the exact same moment. You space it out a little bit, things get easier. But when it's the exact same moment, holy cow, that's difficult. Okay. How about greed? Okay. Greed is when one person loves the world so much they want to keep it for themselves. They want to keep everything to themselves because the world is wonderful. Okay. That's a sin. But what if a person believes the world is wonderful and wants to share it with everybody? That is the exact opposite of greed, isn't it? That's charity. Like, oh, this chocolate is wonderful, I'm going to have all of it for myself. That's gluttony or greed. Whereas, oh, this chocolate is wonderful, I'm going to share it with everyone so everyone can experience it with me, and that's charity. Okay? You get where I'm going with this. So, evil and good is based on society, selfish versus selfless impulses. It's not that complex of a concept. It's pretty simple. Now, back to being an overlord. Being an overlord involves some very complex work. In particular, you usually end up with heroes kicking your door in. But it doesn't mean your life is all rhubarb and strawberries. When you set aside the fun of dealing with heroes, you're left with the complex situational variables of multiple societies of animals and creatures that all need tending to. A hero, all he has to do is swing his sword and kill every single enemy that stands in his way. But to dominate as an overlord, you have to make use of all the creatures available to you. From the biggest cave trolls down to the tiniest pixies. So, you must have a grasp of ecology. You must understand where every single element under your purview has a place. The ballistas in this defense are very powerful area of effect attacks that greatly reduce the pressure on the archers. The wall is critical for keeping enemies back because the big guys that come towards us, one slam could kill 100 archers. Or also kill a knight. And the archers protect everybody else. Everybody has their place in this battle, including me. My job is to curate things, and if it looks bad, make a quick read decision on how to fix it. Should I recruit more personnel? Is the formation bad? Did I set up in the wrong spot? In this case, the shower of arrows and the fact that nothing is even approaching the wall until we get to the bigger units is pretty strong confirmation that I'm on the money. As those archers desync, we're actually getting some relief from the lag spike. It's harshest when all of them are firing at exactly the same moment, and the computer's like, well, I guess I'm technically playing on the PS4, but the PS4 is kind of a computer. Yeah, a shower of arrows. Okay, that should be the last one. Out of the way. I'm stepping on the freaking greed. Here. Oh, caught up myself again. All the small things. I should probably light the archer statue, although I'm not guaranteed that I'm going to get a red moon attack tonight. It's like there's a good chance, you know. I think it could happen. It's been a few days. I'll take a hammer. I don't want to run out of hammers. Thank you. Thank you. Coffers are still full, and we're well past the halfway point. In fact, I think we're past the 2/3 mark now, aren't we? Yes, we are. We're cooking. Waka waka. No, I think we're just short of the 2/3 mark. The date is 64. So to hit the 2/3 mark, we need to go 3 more days, which we will most certainly do. Here's a coin for you, Buster. A coin for the next Daddy-O. And let's roll on out. Let me stop and walk for a minute, actually. Why'd you throw money at me? I don't need that. Here, take it back. Put it back in the account. I don't need that right now. It's in the way. Money is a complication. Why you gotta go and make things so complicated? Now, I don't have everything unlocked. In fact, I didn't unlock anything from Island 4 yet. And I'm only using the Ballista Grandma. She's the one that matters, most certainly. There are other ways you could make this work, and they all involve using one of the hermits. But Ballista Grandma is certainly my favorite, because the Ballista is a powerful siege utility. Here, take a coin. An attack is coming. See, I don't hear a red moon. I think we're okay. Here they come. So far, we only have the gozers, those flying things, on red moons. Oh, just what we need. One more archer running up to the fray. It didn't get to hit the wall even a single time. The damage is reaching extreme levels. The enemy at this point is having trouble approaching, which I do approve of. We're not going to slack up, punk. You better back up. Try and play the role, yo. The whole crew will act up. Get up. Stand up. Come on. This is really awful. That sounds eerie. Running through the forest. Not a jaguar in sight. You know what I mean by that. Everything's alright. Beep, 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 beep. Go ahead and light the beacon for 2 nights. Want to save my coins and not use the beacon unless I have to. I don't think we're going to get a red moon tonight. I think after that last attack, they had to take a really long break. Like, man, we can't beat these punks. Too many of them. Alright, it's your average night. Probably a couple siege tanks. They gotta kind of get through. I won't let them. Not the best aim. Hmm. Oh. Uh-oh. Here they come. Get ready. Now we're 2/3 of the way through. Okay. Yep. kind of couldn't grab it there for a minute. I don't know what his deal was. What's your deal, dude? Oh, I need a cup of tea. This has taken a long time. To get to level 1, I mean, get to day 100 is a real ball buster. Ugh. Oh, start the tea. Still about 3 hours to go. I got nothing. Off we go, day 68. This is not the largest world, nor the most impressive. But it is mine. And I am quite proud of it. I'm not saying that you need a way to make income during the winter, but you do need something to do. More like a tightening. Maybe making weapons and armor. Looking like a true survivor. I want tea now. Now here, this is the good stuff. Yeah. They come. Pretty heavy lag spike there. A lot of projectiles to calculate. There we go. Alrighty. What happened? Did we have one of those ghouls come in? I totally missed it. I was busy setting up a cup of tea. Okay, so. Here we are. Day 69. For those days after the terrible greed attack, you find yourself wondering, what should I do now? Seems like we did lose a few archers to something or other. Something happened in the lag. In any case, the best way to handle this is more lag. We'll throw even more units at this. There you go. Our military is humongous. All the better to stay alive with. Once it starts declining, it's going to decline fast. We'll lose a few too many units, and then the army will be smaller next time. The hits will be softer. Instead of really giving them a wallop, maybe just sort of a wince. Possibly a glancing attack, who knows? You can tell the archers are shooting. You can literally sense every single time they fire a volley because the game lags at that moment. Like, firing, 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 firing. How'd it go out there? We had one dude who got hit. Here, have a coin. All right, this is day 70. Thank you. Find me, would you? Thanks. I have a feeling we're going to need another hammer. The coffers are still full. The army, humongous. Because I anticipate a coming threat, I'll switch the beacons on. For 2 nights. Nope. You ain't boating in. No boats. No boats. Don't do that. Here, take it back. Three more archers. I'm gonna go ahead and take my tea bag out. Okay. We are having a bit of a difficulty here. An unexpected complication from the lag. Seems there are more of them. That will do that. All right. Day 71. It has been a very uneventful long time, hasn't it? The weather has been the most interesting part. Today the temperature is 34 degrees and very misty. A snowfall is predicted for later today. Temperatures are expected to drop well below freezing. Relight the shrine. Light the fire up in the night. This Lady Lipton tea is beautiful. Bergamot oil. And a bit of citrus. It's fantastic. It really is very nice. It's like Earl Grey, except it's Earl Pink. And it's a lovely soft tea with a great amount of detail. And I really adore it. So I own several boxes of it. So when one box runs out, I can start another box. That coin is not in the best place. Okay. Beacons of Gondor are lit. So we can do accurate shooting and miss a single enemy as a giant stupid ass mob. Because that's how that works, I guess. Just protect the crossbowmen. A few more archers decided to join the fray. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah. The enemy's not getting tougher, nor more numerous at this point. Until a shadow attack happens, we have nothing to worry about. This is the number of archers that's present on both sides. On the other side, they're all clumped up in defense. Oop, we got one. Sure is fun having such a humongous army. But it does generate a lot of lag. Maybe if there's some other way. So I mentioned the concepts of economy and ecology. They're both important. Ecology represents the way the different organisms or creatures or entities within your universe interact with each other. And economy represents the points systems that tend to be in place in video games. After all, you can only be an overlord in a video game, am I right? So, something just slid. Get ready, we got a red day. Get back to safety and hurry. We're going to sustain losses today. How much? I don't know. Not yet. do have the archer buff on, so it shouldn't be too bad. Okay. Here we go. How many wraiths do we get this time? There's the first. We immediately lose our first ballista. Got 3, 4, 5, 6. That poor villager just glitching out. We got a lot of them. They are not holding back. Ooh, I got hit by that ground pound. We're okay, though. I didn't lose a single coin to it. So a peasant got hit, and we lost exactly 1 ballista. Standing just a little too close to the action there. We have been keeping our hammers stocked up, so we don't have to worry about it. We have a lot of spare hammers right now. Good work. In my eyes, indisposed, in disguise as no one knows, lies the face, hides the snake, between the sun and my disgrace. Boiling heat, summer stench, beneath the black, the sky looks dead. Call my name through the cream, and I'll hear you scream again. Black hole sun, won't you come and wash away the rain? Black hole sun, won't you come? Oh, won't you come? Won't you come? Put some coins on my friends. Got to fight until the end. Money's good for the guys. Seems like a few of you also gathered coins during that fight, and we're holding them. Is there something going on out there? I don't understand. Maybe the fireflies? Ooh, mystical. Shit. Come on. It's the night after a full moon. There's no attack. Mm-hmm. A ways yet to go. We're getting closer, though. We're reaching the 3/4 mark now. The coffers show no sign of depletion in the near future. The guard seems large, and healthy, and comfortable. What we need are ways to spend personnel. This isn't ideal for 3 reasons. It puts too much pressure on the processor. We need is a way to spend personnel. Spending personnel, though, is kind of a misnomer. There's got to be a better way to organize personnel. Maybe to use personnel to create something special. Create something special. Something useful and powerful. Something that could take the place of a whole bunch of useless archers. They're not useless. They're doing so much damage. They're the only thing keeping me alive, so it's not fair to call them useless. But compare all these archers to a single shot from the ballista. We need technology upgrades, maybe? What else could we use besides technology upgrades? Ultimately, we want to reduce the total number of units in play at any time. Reduce the total number of units without sacrificing the overall attack power. In fact, maybe increasing it. Reduce the units, increase the attack power. Like champions. The creation of unit champions, or something like that. So to do that, what would I have to do? Well, we would need to maybe build a war academy, or something like that. So maybe after reaching a really high amount of gold in the castle for a long time, the War Academy effect becomes available. Right now what we have are shields. You can spend 6 coins on a shield and convert 3 archers to 3 guards. Okay, that's cool. Do we want these to have upkeep? Well, most of the benefits that you have some form of... No. Almost none of the benefits in this game have upkeep forms. You have them until they're destroyed. Some of them have per use cost, but that's pretty much it. And that's the big powerful ones like the teleporter. See here, we could build another tower of the castle. And there, another tower of the castle. To improve both the builders and upgrade the walls and the archers. Making the towers larger would increase the power of your troops and the power of your walls, but at the cost of personnel. Because, Jesus, how many units is that? Here comes another one. Just add a few more arrows to this village. Alright, here we are on day 76. Thank you for watching. Stay sharp as we make our way